hello, and welcome to the Cup TV, the Currently Unnamed Podcast. Well, we put the real and the tea in reality, and you can always come to us first to quench your thirst. And welcome to finale night.
It's
Ew. It's
over.
done. We did it. We made it. It's here, and we finna talk
Period.
about it. I am your girl Lana, your resident evil diva. And I'm going to give the tea, spill the tea, and drink the tea because you know I loves me some tea purr. And I do love my cup mug too. And so I'm so excited to show it off to all of my Survivor fans one last time before 50. And you can get you one at lanagcreations.etsy.com. That link will be in the description below. And if you look to the right of the screen, there is a QR code. You can scan it. It'll take you right to the link. You can go favorite the shop, buy a cup mug, and do all the things because we do ship internationally and domestically. So there are no excuses. So if you even live in Fiji, we'll get you a cup mug. Period.
Absolutely, absolutely. And hi, I'm Logan Murphy. Say something gay. Gay. I'm here. I'm just very excited to be here for the finale. It's over.
We
It's
did it.
done. A winner. And what an interesting Survivor 50 trailer we got.
It was a trailer.
Not to completely overshadow what happened in this finale, because this was, I will say, right off the jump, Lana, I think this is one of my favorite finales in the new era.
I can agree with that. I think this finale gave me everything I wanted in a finale where I was like, oh, that was a good move. Or, oh, that wasn't a great move. Or, ooh, I could see why this wouldn't. And all these questions are
And
interesting. Like,
also, girl,
girl, like everything about this, I had all the emotions, all the feels, all the just like, yeah, it was a meaty finale, and I enjoyed it. I actually really enjoyed it, and we're gonna talk all about it. But before we do, we need to do a couple of things. If this is your first time here, welcome. Um, and if you would do us a solid and hit the subscribe button right down there below, subscribe to this channel and all of our channels in the Cup Network because we are here to give you everything that we can about competitive reality TV here on this channel and Drag Race on our other channels. So, just help us out. Subscribe. We're on a mission to get 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year. The end of the year is here. We're not there yet here on this channel, but guess what? It's okay because I will go into 2026 like talking about the same thing over and over again if I have to because I ain't too proud to beg, period. So subscribe to this channel though if you will help us out. Subscribe to this channel and all of our other channels. Hit the follows, the likes, the shares, all the things. We truly appreciate it. Also, follow us on our audio podcast links. That's down in the description below as well. And join our Patreon. We got a lot of fun things going on in our Patreon that you would enjoy if you are a fan of movies and competitive reality television. Because we have two Patreon exclusive shows that is going up on our channels as we speak. And it's fun. It's fun. You should check it out. Um, Follow us on all of our socials at the Cut Pod on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, and Blue Sky. We would love the engagement over there as well. Not me getting the hiccups, but anyway, yeah, it's live, so you just have to deal with it for a second. But yeah, do all the things. We appreciate your support. Let's get into this because
please.
49. This finale owes me nothing. This finale owes me nothing. I will say I really enjoyed this finale from beginning to end. We start off with our final five, and they are just they're excited. They made it to the final five, but it's still so much game to play. You know that moment in every game where everybody's like, "Oh, I made it. This is great." But then you have to realize, like, oh, but we are so far, so close, yet so far away from the end.
And why is it always designated at 5?
It is.
Like,
It's
I get it
always
for
five.
Survivor. I get it for
Yeah.
Survivor because then, like, you're in the finale episode, you're in
Mm-hmm.
all 13 episodes of the season, this, that,
Yep.
the third, the fourth, the fifth, whatever. But, like,
It's
Big
something about
Brother,
that
who
five.
cares? Amazing Race, even, it feels like Final Five, there's like a shift in the game.
It is.
It's like when that's something I would love to go look at, to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
When did that trend start? When did that shift happen? Like for the longest time in all of these, it does not matter what competitive reality show you're watching. It's always, oh my god, we made it to final five. Oh my god, even Drag Race.
Yeah.
You look at Drag Race, you look at like any of the shows we watch, it's really just like, oh my god, final five. Oh my god, we made it to final five. Oh, final five, final five. I
And I don't know what the math, but hey, it's like that even in games, online games that we play. It's something about Final Five. When you get there, you like, okay, it's a moment of like, if I make it to Final Four, I've done it. If I lose here at Final Five, oh, it guts you a little bit more. It's like I was so close and I could not close it out, or I couldn't get to. I don't know. It's something about that Final Five, man. Something about it. But we watch them in their Final Five, and they're just like that excitement, that anticipation of
Mhm.
going into this next day of challenge of who's going to get to that Final Four, who's going to make it where they are. They have a chance to finally get to Final Three. So I don't know. I thought the like, first part of the episode was just like, we made it. We're here.
It's it's, if you've seen a Survivor finale, you know the format.
Mm-hmm.
And everything else is kind of the puzzle pieces that make it really, unique and different here. I liked the way we did this advantage
Mm-hmm.
for the final five immunity challenge too, like building in this puzzle aspect of it, like making it this like almost obstacle course around the island. I really appreciated that too, and I think that just adds on to the layer and the character of this season as well.
Yeah. So we see that they have to go and get find these bags. Everybody has a color coded bag. Find all the bags. Put together the puzzle. Once you find all your bags, put together the puzzle. Look at the puzzle. Then you have to go find the advantage from the treasure map that they give you on this puzzle. And to no one's surprise, Savannah finds all her pieces first.
Mhm.
Savannah is the first person to put her puzzle together. Rizzo is right behind, but can't put a puzzle together, to no one's surprise. And he has to copy off of Savannah's puzzle to get it together before he's able to go, a la first day with him and Alex. Was it Alex? Yeah, him and Alex. So first,
Mhm.
we see Rizzo is not good at puzzles. I hope he went home and trained before, going on 50.
Mm.
It's
There wasn't a whole lot of time, so we'll see.
he probably still does not know how to do puzzles. So,
Nope.
see what it is. Um, we see everybody else is coming, and everybody makes gets their puzzle pieces. Everybody puts their pieces together. Rizzo, Savannah, and Sophie are there first. The first three are there, and they're digging around, digging around, digging around. Can't find it. Sage comes up, and now Savannah started to freak out a little bit. And Sage comes up, and she's like, I don't know if it's on the ground, man. And she tells Sophie this. She's like, I don't know if it's on the ground. It feels like it wouldn't be. And so Sophie is now like, let me shift my game plan from digging to looking up, and sees this big black bag sitting on top of a limb of a tree, and she starts throwing coconuts first, and she's like, okay, that's not gonna work because I have really bad aim. And so then she finds this big bamboo stick, pushes the bag off, gets the advantage. Soph gets the advantage. And I was like, work, Soph. You got the advantage. I love that for you.
This finale was for our girl Soph.
Uh,
Like,
Period.
in so many different ways. I was just like, yes, Sophie. Yes, Sophie. Yes, Sophie. Do it again, Sophie. Do it again, Sophie. And guess what? Do it again, Sophie. I love it. I love it. I love it.
It was so good to see um Sophie getting that advantage because she was like, I just never win anything.
Yeah.
And so it was nice to see her win the um the advantage. I love that for her.
And for it to be like an actually like quite useful advantage in
Right.
the immunity challenge too. I
Absolutely.
was like, oh, okay, work.
Word.
Like, I'm not mad at this. I'm not mad. Instead of like, it could have been like throwing the monkey's fist, and like that's already set up, whatever. That, as we saw, Rizzo got it on his first try. So like that's, I hate when it's like the more skill based ones. Like this one is just like, okay, you get half of your ladder completed. Okay, that feels a lot more beneficial, especially because then you have to work your way. You gotta earn everything in the new era of Survivor. You gotta earn your advantage that you already earned in the challenge.
Right. Right.
Like,
It's like,
sure,
okay, sure, Jeff. It's like,
whatever.
but it was well, honestly, me personally, I thought she should have had a better advantage. I thought it should have been no, like, she should have even had not halfway. It should have just been done. Like,
Oh, okay.
I was like,
I feel
she
like
should
that might
just.
have been a bit overpowered.
It's an advantage. You told me I have
Well,
the
sure.
advantage, or my personally, I thought they should have said she don't have to go through the mud. Like she starts ahead
That
of
would have been
them.
a little bit better, yeah.
I was like,
Because
she
then
doesn't
that
go through.
impacts like the entire rest of the.
Right,
Because as we saw, we go to the immunity challenge and it's obstacle puzzle. And Sophie is struggling
struggling in
with
this mud.
with this mud, with this rope, or with this net, everything like that. And because of her advantage, she's able to catch up and go from dead last to like third
Right,
at one point.
right. It's it was maddening. It was maddening. But I will say I really enjoyed this 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 I enjoyed this. I enjoyed this challenge. I
Mm-hmm.
like when the challenges have a lot of sometimes I'll say that. Sometimes I like when it has a lot of different components to, for the end. I'm I'm annoyed with the whole everything has the end has to be a puzzle. I find that interesting, but you know,
Yeah.
it is what it is. We do see, but everything happens. The monkey fist, the
Mm-hmm.
barrel, the going up. I said like they could have cut out the going up into the crow's nest and like they could have cut that one out. Like we didn't
Right. I'm
need
like, we
that.
didn't need that
We didn't
extra.
need that. You already had the
Walking on the
ladders.
barrel, I think, was enough,
Right, the
right?
grappling hooks and then the pull it,
Right.
like all that. One too many things in this challenge, I think. One too many.
Right.
But it was still fun. But it was a blowout once they got to the puzzle.
Yep.
Oh my god. It was a everybody at least made it to the puzzle,
Mm-hmm.
but man, this puzzle just
Period.
she just ate
She did it.
she did that. She did that. Like there was nobody coming close to that puzzle. Like
No.
nobody.
No.
At one point, everybody was just standing back watching because they knew they
I
couldn't get it.
love I honestly love it, to be honest with you. I was kind of like, yes, let's all watch while Savannah etches herself into history here.
Yeah, yeah.
And I'm not mad.
Me either. Was never mad. Was never mad at that. I was like,
Nope.
And she did that, and she did for sure. Like she ate that up, and I wasn't mad at it. And so this was also a reward challenge.
Mm-hmm.
So of course Savannah wins immunity, but she also gets reward, which is steak and potatoes and red
Mm-hmm.
wine and carrot cake. Now I was like, I don't
Oh,
eat carrot cake,
I do.
but if I was hungry enough, I'd eat that carrot cake, which I probably would have been hungry enough, so I would have ate that carrot cake. But steak, potatoes, carrot cake, and red wine, I take it. I'll take it.
That's fair. That's
I will
fair.
take it. I will take it. Um, but she chose to take because she could only take one person with her, and she chose to take Sage.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, smart decision because
Yeah.
it was just a smart decision. She was like, listen, me and Sage have history. We may not have always been on the same page this entire game. We not may not even be on the same side, but she hasn't eaten, and I want to do this for her. And
Mm-hmm.
look, she didn't want to choose between Rizzo and Sophie and risk hurting one of their feelings. So it's like I would just rather take neither one of them. And we just had a prize, a reward together. So it made sense for her to take Sage. I thought it was a really smart decision.
Yeah, I completely agree with the decision. I think it really does. Um I think it could have it did have implications. It could have had more Final Four implications, but I'm really happy with the decision that was made because it just seemed like a human decision. And as we see in Final Tribal, we'll talk about it.
Mm-hmm.
Savannah did not do a great job throughout the season at making and having a whole lot of those human moments. So I was
Mm-hmm.
happy to see that she finally did it here in this moment, and I was happy to see that. She did also join an elite club of women.
Mm-hmm.
She is an elite employee of
Mm-hmm.
Survivor. Joining Wigglesworth, Jenna Maraska, Kim Spradlin, Chrissy, and Rachel Lamont, with 4 immunity wins each. Mothers all around.
She ate.
Mothers.
She ate.
And we'll see 2 of them back here in a few months, and I'm excited.
But yeah, so they go off and they have their dinner while the other three go off and clean off in the mud. Now, one thing I'm mad at the sanctuary for, y'all ain't had no showers for them.
Oh, I fully would have been like, I understand I have this steak and this carrot cake and everything in between here waiting. I'm gonna go jump in the water.
Right.
I
Cause
can't eat with
I
mud all
can't
over
eat like
me.
that. I can't eat like
No,
that.
absolutely not. You know the sanctuary has a shower set up. We've seen it this
We've
season.
seen it. Like put the shower out there so they can wash that off.
Right? Like, I don't want to be like, ooh, I love this beautiful medium rare steak. Oh, what's that taste? Oh,
Mud.
mud. Nobody's asking for
Hello?
this.
Hello.
Hello?
Like, why are
Nobody's
we
asking
doing
for
that?
this.
Why are we doing that? Like seriously,
Nobody's asking for this.
let them at least, even if you didn't give them soap, like let them wash and so just
Right.
let the water on them so they can get the mud off their hands and body so they can sit down and enjoy the steak that you prepared for them.
It would be nice, wouldn't
It
it?
would be nice. Yeah, but I would have went to the
No.
ocean first. If they wouldn't go give me a shower, I'll be right back. Cause what I'm not gonna do is sit here and eat this steak, this delicious steak with mud in my hands. So as I'm licking my, cause you
No.
know I'm gonna want to lick my fingers if I'm eating this.
Oh, of course.
It's
No.
don't piss me off, Survivor. Don't piss me off.
Oh, don't
Like,
worry. They piss me off later. We'll talk more about it.
we'll get to
But
it, but don't piss me off with that. But yeah, they're talking, they having their very romantic moment. I mean, how many times did Savannah say this is like a romantic date? I feel like Savannah does not know how to have small talk. And so she was
no.
very awkward in her small talk kind of conversation. She's like, oh, it's like a romantic date. Oh, it's so my
Mm-hmm.
gosh, it still feels like a romantic date. This is so romantic. like a romantic. I was like, girl, okay, it's like a romantic date. We get it.
Wait, but did you say romantic date?
Wait, Logan, this feels like a romantic date.
Oh my god, wait, we're on a romantic
It
date.
feels like a romantic date. I
Oh my
should have put
god.
that in my thing. My bio should have been
Yes.
romantic date. But this feels like a romantic date.
What a romantic date for the finale.
I
No one else
know.
showed up
It's just us because we're having a romantic date. Yeah.
because we made the final tribal council and I win. So, period.
Um,
I
actually,
am the
I would.
Savannah of the podcast. We're not going to fight on that.
Well, okay. Well,
You know
uh,
I'm right.
sure, sure, sure.
I wouldn't necessarily even say you're the sage necessarily. Not that that's a bad
No,
thing to
no, I'm
be.
the
You're
Sophie.
you're the Sophie,
I'm the
100%.
Sophie. I'm the Sophie of the podcast for sure. Like,
100%.
but it was so fun to watch. It was interesting to watch, but I did enjoy their moment of just like trying to have normal conversation, trying to be nice to each other, knowing that
Mhm.
we, I like that Sage was like, even after all this time and me trying to get out Savannah to come to the end and we actually be friends is kind of nice. And I love that.
Quite nice, yeah. I love all of the strategy that was going on with this final five
Hmm.
because, like, and I wish, because obviously their votes against each other wouldn't have mattered. I
Hmm.
would have just loved if Sage and Christina had just both been like, well, what if we just put our votes on Rizzo? And like, because there was a universe,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna put a pin in that, but there was a universe where Rizzo didn't need to play his idol.
Yeah. He didn't need to
I
play it
wish they
all.
would have just called his bluff. I think that would have been sickening because it wouldn't have mattered otherwise.
Yeah, I had a whole nother scenario where I wished it for this item, but we'll talk about it. But
Right.
also, while they are talking and getting their friendship connection going, we have the three over back at camp who are talking. And can I just say, Christina, Christina was not playing in this finale about fighting for her
Nope.
spot. And I can appreciate it because I said it all season, and I was the first one of people. I was one on here to say it. Christina wasn't giving for me in this season like I wanted her to give, but I thought she was that person who, if it was me in the finale with her, I would take her with me because she would be that goat for me. Because she hadn't really done much,
Hmm.
but I do believe she could have been a sleeper if she made it to the final. And people would, she could have impressed people with her, final tribal speech or whatever. But I would have been willing to take that risk with her because I'm like, she didn't really do much in this game that I would have been scared. But I also, and her pitch to Rizzo and Sophie was like, listen, Sage, I know it's probably coming down to me and Sage because Rizzo, you have the idol. Sophie is your girl. Savannah has the necklace. So it's probably gonna come down to me and Sage. And I will say this: Sage is being underestimated for a strategic player. And I see her as a social player and a strategic player. And I think y'all might be sleeping on that. You take me, I can't beat y'all. Y'all know this. I can't beat y'all. She could possibly beat you if she makes it to the end. And I was like, and she was like, they were listening and they were buying it.
And that's what has been Christina's strength throughout this entire season has been her manipulation. She's a great spokeswoman and she's done
Hmm.
a really great job at doing that throughout the season. It's what's gotten her to final five in a lot of ways. Because I don't think so many people online are like, oh my God, Christina's played the worst game. Christina's a horrible game player. This, that, the third, the fourth, the fifth. No,
I
I
don't
think
think so.
Christina is actually quite a good Survivor player, all things considered. I think the difficulty with Christina's game is it is overshadowed by the trio of Savannah, Rizzo, and Sophie. in a lot of ways. But I was really, really proud of Christina in this moment because, like, did she have the strategic chops at all times? No,
Oh,
not even
no, not
close.
all the time. No.
But what she did have was her relationship to other people. And she had those people skills, and that is what carried her throughout 24 days of the game.
Right.
And it is quite impressive to see someone make it 24 days in the game based solely on personal relationships in a lot of ways.
Mm-hmm.
And that's not something to scoff at all.
Absolutely not. A good social game is a good social game, and I think she had a really good social game. Like I said, she will always end up with people who are a bigger shield than she was, or a
Mhm.
bigger threat than she was. So they would never look at her first. Even if she didn't
Exactly.
make the big flashy moves and didn't do all the things, she was never the first person they would target and look at until today.
Yeah.
Like until this episode, nobody was looking at Christina as a threat to get out of this game. And so she might not be the flashiest player, the loudest player, the biggest player, but I would not discredit her gameplay and say that she didn't play this game, because she absolutely played this game. It was just a quieter game, and she didn't have to, she know her strength. Her strength wasn't winning competitions, so she had to do the other things. And I admire that, and I love that, because that's how I like to play games, because I know competitions are never going to be my strong points. So I never go into a game like, oh, I'm gonna tear these competitions down. No, 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 no.
No.
I get with the people who can do these competitions, and I have them trust me, and I let them trust me enough to want to play and work with me.
Exactly.
Therefore, when they winning all the competitions and all they getting all the glory, I'm sitting in the back like, we gonna work together, and they protected me. And that's what Christina did. People were protecting her, because and she didn't have to win nothing. But she made it to 24 days.
Hmm.
So that's nothing to sneeze at. I don't think that's anything. I would never say she was the worst player in Survivor. Not even the worst player in this season.
Correct.
Would never say that.
Yeah.
But she is working her case, and Sage is working her case with Savannah. And it really came down to what Rizzo, Sophie, and Savannah were going to do.
Hmm.
And this was the first time we saw a little disagreement in the trio about
Yeah.
how they wanted to vote, because Rizzo wanted to keep Christina, because he's like, listen, I want to keep Christina if Christina's here. And he had, for another reason. His reasoning was like, if Christina is here, Christina could beat Savannah, which is the same thing Sophie was saying. Christina could beat Savannah in fire. And that
Yep.
might be the only way we can get Savannah out of this game, is
Mhm.
if one of us wins immunity and put Christina against Savannah in the finale.
And Savannah knew that.
And Savannah knew that. And I would have loved to see that. Could you imagine Christina winning fire and sending
I think
Savannah?
it would have been great. I don't know that it would have necessarily given her the ammo to win the
Oh no,
game,
no, she probably wouldn't win the thing. Still,
but
no.
it would
But
have
I
been
think
lovely to
it would have
see.
been lovely to see that, to see her
Yeah.
get her win on in something, and
Right.
I would have loved to see that. But
No.
yeah, Savannah knew that, and that's why Savannah wanted Sage to stay, because Sage was like, "Listen, we all in the same playing field. If it comes to fire, I don't know how to make fire. You don't know how to make fire. We all don't know how to make fire. So whoever comes is gonna be a showdown." And Christina does, and she would beat anybody. And it was just a lot of back and forth. I love this fight in this final five. Like everybody has it. And I was like, this was one of the first times we went into going into tribal, and I didn't know which way it was gonna go. I was like, is Rizzo going to take this opportunity to do what he needs to do, or um is Savannah going to work her magic to make it to get the way she wants to go? Like, I had no idea what way this was going to go. I,
Yeah,
I
I
didn't.
really was like, and even going through tribal itself,
Hmm.
and like they're back and forth and back and forth. I was pretty split. I was like, I don't know what's gonna happen, and I love to have moments like that during a
I
finale.
do. I do too. I love that having that moments like that in any tribal council period where I don't know what's gonna happen, where it feels like, ooh, which way is it gonna go? Back and forth. But Christina was giving her points like, listen, Sage is a good social player. A lot of people were hugging her after the whole thing with Savannah. And Savannah wins, but everybody was hugging Sage because they really appreciate Sage. They love Sage. And I personally didn't find anything wrong with what she was saying, but Sage took it as like, that was a not game experience and you're using it to for I was like, she's not using it for game, she's just stating the facts of what happened, and this is why your social game is so good, because yes, that was a moment, yes, it was something that was very emotional, but everybody came to you first over the person who won. That says a lot for your game and who you are, how you play this game. And she has the ability to tug on people's heartstrings. And I was like, Sage, don't get so mad. I didn't think what Christina said was all that bad to Sage. But Sage was like, this is just so emotional for me. I really believe that Sage uses up the emotional side of her. Not saying it's not genuine, but she plays that up a little bit for the game, which is good because that's a strategy. And you're supposed to do what you need to do to get to the end. And I think she did that, but I didn't think anything was that bad with what Christina said.
I think it was just the emotions of the moment and fighting for her life. It was a fight, flight, freeze, or fawn kind of situation. And in a lot of ways, Sage froze here, and in a lot of ways, she fought back. And there's nothing wrong with that whatsoever. I see a lot of the way I react to things in Sage, so I understood that reaction for sure. Like, it did it need to be included by Christina? No. I think Christina made her point very clear without necessarily including the more personal stuff. And I understand Sage getting a little frustrated because in a situation where it is so focused on game, why are we bringing in other things? Like, and I see that.
Uh, I'm more on I guess I'm like Christina's, that's me. I'm like, because when she said it, Christina was like, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to hurt you. Which I'm like, yeah, because like that wasn't her intention to hurt her. It
Oh
was just
yeah.
like, and it was just
And I,
like
I
this.
feel like Sage understood that as well. It just kind of caught her off guard, and the emotionality of that for like I see the processing. I see where everyone's at in this situation.
Mhm.
Um Unfortunately for one of them, it didn't work.
It didn't work because the votes were pretty much unanimous, and Christina was out, which I was like very sad about. But I
Me
kind of
too.
knew. I kind of knew. If you could put up the other one, because I do the thing, it gives us saying goodbye to Christina. Oh, sad. I hated that. I hated to see her go, but I understood why she had to go.
Yeah, for sure.
But here's what I thought could have happened if Rizzo
Mm,
really wanted to play and get his way.
mm,
Because Rizzo knew what nobody voted for him because everybody knew that it was between Sage and Christina.
hmm
I wish Rizzo would have took that moment to play his item like, okay, Jeff, this item has finally been played, and I'm gonna play it on Christina.
Oh.
Because if he would have done that, he would have gotten his way. He would have gotten out Sage, and he could have gotten who he wanted to stay in and be in this could have been there. And I feel like that was a waste, like a missed opportunity from Rizzo to control the narrative of the game. Vote still the way you voted, but let Christina have that one vote to win. That would have been a bigger move, and that would have made Rizzo get what he wanted and make a big move, and still that legendary status that he was talking about and wanting, that would have put him in a place of like, mm-hmm. And it would have been the first time in this season an idol would have been used correctly.
Exactly. Like it's a little frustrating because I would have like an eye on the flip side of that would have loved another Rizzo moment going to play his idol and then not playing it. And I think holding on to it and holding on to a public idol and not having to use it throughout that entire that's impressive as well. And so for me, that's where my brain goes. It's like, I know no one's voting for me. I'm just going to save it and be like, yeah, I had a public idol that I
And
kept until
nobody
the end of
used.
the game and didn't have to use it.
Yeah. Either one of those would have been really, really good moves. I think him using it on himself, knowing that nobody voted for him, was kind of like, wah, wah. But if he would have used it on Christina and would have had that one vote for Sage and he would have got what he wanted, but I guess Savannah, like she said, she put her foot down and was like, this is what I want, and y'all need to listen to me. If I was Rizzo, I'm like, yeah, right. I listen to myself. I don't listen to you. But that's not
Right.
what happened. Christina's
Nope.
gone. And we got our final four of Rizzo, Savannah, Sage, and Sophie. And we go into the final four.
Yep.
And honestly, I thought we were getting some motion.
We all kind of did.
I
And then
kind of
they
thought
pull
we were
out
getting
this
it.
and then they pull out this brand new.
A whole new thing. And I was like, what? Huh?
Can I be honest? This was so underwhelming as a final immunity
It
challenge.
was because I
Like,
thought they were going to. Some motion is
it's
so much more
cute.
exciting. It's cute
It's a cute immunity challenge. Let me make that
for any
clear.
other immunity challenge,
Final
not the
5, Final
final
6, Final
four.
7, Final 8, Final 9, Final 10, Final
Right.
11, Final 12.
Any other
Gorgeous.
one. This one was a little
Final 4?
underwhelming. Underwhelming.
Oh, Final 4. We're swimming in and then we're
Digging
grabbing sticks and we're pulling a ball
ball,
out of
a
a cage.
cage.
And then we're doing a table maze that you have to build yourself. Did somebody break the Samotion last year? Like, that's
Right.
really where I'm
Like, what happened?
what
Something a little bit
happened?
more exciting could have been for the finale.
I
This
was
was the
so
I was the,
underwhelmed.
it was very underwhelming.
The challenge itself was like
Cute.
underwhelming. The performance in the challenge, very,
Very
very, very exciting.
very exciting. It was
But
exciting, but
y'all better not keep this bullshit for 50. Because I know we all voted for Samotion. I know we all voted for Samotion. Actually, no, that's a lie. I think I voted for Hand on the Rock.
not the hand on the rock.
Yeah, why not? It's classic.
Not the hand on the rock.
Well, you know which one I'm talking
I know
about.
which one you're talking about, which is fine, but I like some motion. Like, I'm a some motion girly. I like some motion.
Okay, but for 50 though, at Final Four, I want to see people struggle.
I guess. True. Mm. And endurance at the final four is always something fun for me too, so I wouldn't be mad at that
But also
either.
some motion. You know what I
But
mean?
also
Like,
some motion.
but also like, can they do some motion at Final Five?
I mean, I wouldn't be opposed to that either. Like, we got more some motion cages. We got one more, right? I wouldn't be
I
mad at that.
probably or not. Guess what? Build one. It's
Build
50.
one.
You
Hello?
have Mr. Beast money now, I guess. Fucking
Well,
build it.
we gonna talk about that foolishness in just a
Oh
minute too.
boy, I can't wait.
Oh my god.
Oh,
But
I cannot wait.
but yeah. But this is a cute individual immunity challenge. I probably would have gave it to 5 or 6 or
Mhm.
whatever, but it was fine. You jump to the water, run, dig your way through. get on the balance beam, untie two paddles and a ball. Then you had to go use those paddles to get the ball out of the cage. Then you had to go to the table maze and make the table maze.
We're not
And
building the table maze for you this time.
no, you
You're
have to
building the
build
table
it
maze for
yourself.
yourself.
Build the
Hmm.
table maze. Once you build it, these two balls need to go into the maze, and whoever wins that wins immunity. And it
Like, even
starts.
if this, like, I'm so sorry to
Go
not
ahead.
harp on this challenge anymore in format, but like, the more that I'm thinking about it, the more pissed off I'm getting, Lana. I'm not even kidding. Because I'm like, even if the scale of the challenge was bigger, like, they used the small set.
Yeah,
Because you
yeah.
know they have all the different, they use the small challenge set.
Mm-hmm.
This is the set they use when they have tribal challenges. Like, this is the tribal immunity fucking beach. What do you mean? What do you... I
Because
think
they
we've
used the
just
big
been
old set for
so...
that last one.
Exactly! Oh, they were still probably taking that
They were
down because
still
it
probably
happened way
taking that
before.
down. It wasn't even finished yet. They used the
I'm,
big one for the last
I
one.
think we're just so used to getting Final Force emotion on a cliff, looking over Fiji, this, that, the third, the fourth. Like,
Yeah,
if
yeah.
there's one thing I may be looking forward to Australian Survivor for, despite not having JLP, it's good challenges, because they always have
Yes,
good ones.
yes.
But I'm
Especially
just
the final
like,
four is always something interesting. But, uh,
giant Samotion, even better.
uh,
Like,
can we?
uh, but
But
yes, we do the challenge.
the
What
leads
a
get
lovely,
changed.
fabulous underdog story for a Final Four immunity challenge. I loved it.
I mean, we get lead changes throughout the entire thing. Like one person's in the lead for a minute, then the next person gets into the lead. Sophie is dead last most of the challenge for pretty much all of the challenge.
And drink every time Jeff Probst has to let us know that Sophie is dead last in the challenge.
Hello, I was like, okay, we get it. She's last. Please stop harping on my girl, please. But he was harping on it for a reason.
Wait, she's dead last?
Again,
She can't even make it through the sand. She's dead last?
again.
She can't
Look,
even she can't get the ball out of the cage. She's dead
ag-
last?
again, again.
Girl, Probst, you pissed me off with this one.
Like, seriously, get off my girl. Like, not too much on Sophie.
Not
Like,
too much on our Sophie.
not too much on Sophie. Like, please don't do that. Like, she was doing what she can, and she did fine. And she did more than fine because she finally gets through everything, and everybody is working on this table, and baby Rizzo Rizzo can't do a puzzle for nothing. He
Riz
came to
God,
a
what are we
puzzle. What are
doing?
we doing? I am. Oh my gosh. Rizzo can't get it. Savannah finally gets it. Sage is having trouble getting it. Sophie comes in from dead last. And she comes in and she should start putting this table together like she had the manual in front of her. Like she came in
Li-
there with
my favorite Probst line of the season during a challenge. Like she made she made the
made the
maze
game
herself. I was like,
herself.
you better.
He said
You better.
she hit it like she made the game herself. Then when she finally get the table together, she pick it up and she and
She
Jeff
said,
Rose
"Whap." I'm like, I know that girl has spent some time on a table maze, baby.
Jeff Pro said it best. She whipping through this like she played this in her backyard every summer. I said, absolutely,
She went to Hunter's
absolutely.
School of Immunity Challenges. And you know
But
what? When she needed it,
it paid off because, baby, can I tell you? I literally watched that and I sent her a DM. instantly. I was like, you
Yes.
ate that immunity challenge up, girl. I am
Oh,
so
that's our
proud of you.
girl.
She ate that up. And I was like, yes, mama. Period, period, and period.
Period.
She ate. It was so good. That underdog story, she came out of nowhere.
And has that not been her game all season? Has that not been her game all season? Like it really just I was happy to see it. I was really thrilled that at the very least she was gonna get an immunity win. She was gonna go to final 3 cuz I knew our girl had a chance.
I
She
knew it.
did. She did.
She
And
really did.
the way she commanded that camp when they got back, she was like, there's nothing you can say to convince me. I'm going to go with my own spirit.
Baby, I was like, work. And she had the girlies gagged. They were like, oh.
Gooped, gagged, betriveled, shaking in their boots.
They know what she was going to do. And I love it.
As soon as she said that, though, I was like, oh, I know who she's taking.
Oh, me too. Me too. I knew it. I was like, oh, I know what she's finna do. Because
I
the
know what
only
she's
reason
about
she
to
would
do.
the only reason she don't want to hear from the two people who she was closest to is
It's
because she was
because that's
about to
what she's
use.
putting in the fire.
That's what she gonna put in that fire. And I was like, she finna get him. She ain't finna. She know what she's trying to do, and I don't blame her at all because I don't want
That's
my two
exactly what
people.
I think any of us would have done in that
Oh,
situation,
absolutely.
including Rizzo and Savannah.
Abs- Why do I need to hear y'all convincing me, chirping in my ear when I know exactly what I'm about to do?
Yeah.
No, I don't need
No.
that. I need
No.
you to go practice fire and just figure it out and may the
That
best
part.
person win. Like,
That part.
I need more people to normalize not having conversations when we get back to the final 3 to the after the challenge. Whoever wins is on them to make that decision. And it's like, let me have moment to figure it out. I will make the decision. Nothing you can say or nothing you can do is go convince me. And I don't want to be convinced. I just want to spend time with myself. And I love that shot when she just left him, went and sat on the beach and was just like,
It's so
hmm.
good.
I love that shot. Loved it.
It's
It
so
was
sickening. I loved every bit of it.
so good. I was like, yes, girl, that's what you do. That's how you handle it. You like, let me make the decision myself, and I need time to think about it. And I don't want no talk. Y'all just go practice because may the best person win. Especially when
So
you
they
know you're
did
gonna go against your allies. Especially when you know you're about to do that.
that part. That part. And they did. And it was a pretty obvious taking Sage.
And she did.
Period.
And she did. It was interesting.
Period.
Like the different approaches, how they would like Rizzo was ready for it. Rizzo told her, like, listen, put me in fire. I want to go against Savannah. If you put me in fire, I want to go against Savannah. And Savannah was the complete opposite. I don't want to go in fire at all. I don't want to do it. Even though when she was practicing, she did a pretty good job at practicing and got a good fire while she was practicing. And I honestly, I think out of the practice things that they showed us, she had the best practice out of all of them. Because like Rizzo was getting fire, but he didn't know how to keep it steady and get it up. Savannah got fire too, and she had a really decent fire going. And we didn't see a whole lot of Sage practicing because they knew to. We don't need to see Sage practice because she ain't gonna have to worry about it. But it was
Right.
interesting. It was interesting. And so we get to there, and everybody's so excited. It was funny to see the jury seeing Sophie with the necklace, and they was just like, oh, wow, oh my god, because I'm sure they were convinced Savannah was gonna come in there with that necklace.
I was like, all right, Savannah, cool. Oh,
Oh,
Sophie.
What? And
Wait
I
a
love seeing that on
minute.
their face. I love seeing
Wait
that
a
on their
damn
face.
minute.
Right. Wait a minute. Sophie, we what?
Mhm,
But
mhm.
but she did what we knew what she was gonna do, and that's what she picked Sage to go into the final three with her, and Rizzo and Savannah were going to make fire.
Great. Period.
Period.
And they
I don't know
did.
about
And
you.
mm,
I don't know about
mhm.
you. But I once I saw when she said she wasn't gonna talk about it, who she was gonna do, and I knew she was gonna pick Sage. I kind of knew what was about to happen here. I kind of knew what was about to happen here because one thing about uh Survivor and the editing, when they show the person who says I'm confident in this, that's like saying I'll be
Mhm.
right back in a horror movie. You ain't coming back.
Yeah. Especially when our dear sweet Riz God was the one that was like, I would like to go to fire. I would like to do the fire making challenge. I was like, baby, you won't lose.
I said he gonna lose.
You won't lose to this 5'0" fabulous woman
Mm-hmm.
who has beat your ass at almost every
Everything.
competition this season. And you know what? She did it again.
She did it again. She did it again. Rizzo's fire was not even close.
No.
But at least he had a fire.
Yes.
He did
That
have a fire
started burning after
after
Savannah
Savannah's.
won and he lost.
Yeah. Oh, Rizzo.
Riz
The entertain
God.
the entertainer that you are.
Oh, I
I
love
am not
him.
surprised. As somebody who has watched you play and has played with you, I am not surprised that you made it this far and that is how you go out, is as entertaining as you come in. And I, I'm not mad that we get to see you again in a couple of months.
Yeah, me neither. No,
I'm not mad.
when we got the rumor that Rizzo was going to be on, I was thrilled because
Hmm.
we've seen him play, we knew the character that was about to be unleashed onto Survivor.
Yeah.
And I have to say, it's been quite delightful seeing him
It,
play throughout this entire season. I have so much respect for him as a player, as a
hmm.
person. I absolutely love the fan reaction that he's gotten this season, good and bad, because I know he's loving the bad too. Like, that's the kind of person Rizzo is like, it doesn't matter. Like, it's what matters is that he's one of us that got to live his dream, and I'm thrilled for that for him.
Absolutely.
um and I'm thrilled that he gets to do it again.
Do it again. Let's run it back,
We'll talk
Rizzo.
about it. We'll talk about it in a little bit,
We'll
but
talk
I'm
about it, but
excited.
I'm
But
excited for him. But yeah, Rizzo is out. He's our last member of our jury. And that leaves the final three
we
of,
should,
oh, yeah, we have to do it ceremoniously.
and with that,
The
Jack has
Riz-
officially taken third in the draft for this season. Uh,
yeah.
I'm making that very specific distinction, because
Yes.
I did not get third. Um,
You did
I
not get
will.
third.
No, I did not. Um, but yes, final three.
Our final three are three badass women:
Yay!
Sophie, Sage, and Savannah. What a good time to have an S in your name to start your name on. Like,
Unless
if
you're
you go,
Steven.
unless you're like Steven is like, you know, but he's a man, so
True.
you have to be a
Were there?
woman.
I'm gonna switch back here. Were there any other women this season with S?
Sophie,
Oh, Sophie. Yeah, other than Sophie,
mm-hmm.
Shannon.
Shannon.
Wow.
All the S names made a very big impression on this season. I
Correct.
will give
That
them that.
is, you can say that
I
for
will give them
sure.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, all the
It still
S's.
absolutely gags me that Sage was an alternate
Yeah.
for this season.
Yep.
and that Sophie was an alternate for this season,
Yep.
and frankly MC as well, and three of
MC,
them being three of the biggest
like
um
all of them have very memorable moments, and
and
like
so is Jason.
Jason, yes.
And so is Jason
Jason's a good part of the season too. Everybody who made it
for
to
the
season's a
3
part. But
episodes he was on. But,
yeah,
um oh my god. Final Tribal. Oh my god.
Final Tribal, because
Lana,
honestly, them talking at breakfast and all that, that was, talking about the
if you've seen a Survivor finale, you've seen 49 of them. You know what
right where
happened.
they talk about
And
the
probably like
jurors.
11 or 12 Australian,
Hmm.
8 South African, 9 South African, maybe some international one. Yeah, yes, seen one, yes, seen them all.
We talk about the
Um,
jurors. We talk about how we made it. Great. Let's get to
Whatever.
this Final Tribal, because this is where it gets good to me.
Mother Christina. Can I just oh my god. Because like we'll talk about the rest of the questions here in a sec. But
Yeah.
like up until this point, in my viewing, and I'm really curious because we didn't talk at all prior
Mm-mm.
to doing this recording. And we didn't watch it together, which I think is also
No.
very fun. I don't know about you, but up until Christina's question to Savannah,
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was quite evenly matched between the three of them, to be honest with you. Like, I really was like, okay, I like everyone's making really good points.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Mm-hmm.
quite a strong Final Tribal. It was giving me a little bit of the essence, maybe not the outward passion, but the essence of Paris and Kayla, BB Can 6,
Okay.
in the way that just all three of these ladies had a very strong understanding of their game and what they wanted to convey
Mm.
in Final Tribal, and did a really great job at like looping in other things even if the question didn't necessarily ask for it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And so like up until this question I was like, oh, it's pretty evenly matched. Like I feel like everyone's doing a really really good job. And then Christina hits us all up over the head with a question that I have always either wanted to ask or include like in a final speech,
Mm.
because that is one of the number one tenets I have always talked about wanting to make sure I do if I ever get cast on a show and there's a jury component. I am going to make sure I know personal facts about every single person on that jury possible, to avoid at exactly what Christina did to Savannah. Because I would not want to be in that position, literally dumbfounded at Final Tribal by, I'm going to say, the best jury question in the new era. And I'm even going to go as far as to say top 10 jury questions of all time on Survivor. And I know it just happened,
Mm-hmm.
but we are all going to look back on Christina's question here years to come. Years to come. And you know for a fact that that's playing in Savannah's mind in the back of
Mm-hmm.
her head during 52.
Oh,
You know for a
absolutely.
damn fact. Christina, the mother you are,
It's
I bow to
moments.
thee. It was iconic.
It's moments on this show where you just have to say, that was a moment. That was a moment. I'm thinking back to Marianne's final speech. That was a moment. When you think back to even further back with the rat, the snake, co-
Yeah.
speech. Those moments in final tribal, it's always something you'd be like, oh, they gagged with that.
Yes.
Christina got the moment this season because honestly, Now, I don't think, and here's the crazy part is I already saw online before I came on here a lot of mixed emotions, mixed feelings about her asking that question.
Yep.
But a lot of times, I think a lot of people who just don't like, just didn't like her, and a lot of them are just racist people anyway because they just don't like her. Period.
Yep.
So they have, because mostly people who didn't like it, white people, but they were
What?
just like it was a dumb question. That was so stupid from the player who doesn't play, who didn't play for 26. I'm like, she did play. And I don't think it was a dumb question because as a player myself who is a social player, and there is nothing wrong with being a social player. Strategic players are not always the best players. Sometimes social players win games. And so, as a social player myself, I'm like, I want to know that too. What did you talk about? Because every moment of this game is not game. You have moments of downtime where y'all just sit and just talk. And you're not talking game. So what did you try? Did you try to talk to other people? Were you trying to work outside of your now? Nobody's saying you have to go outside of your trio and play, try to play against your trio. But did you learn anything from about anybody? Did you try to talk to anybody? Did you get to learn? That's a part of the strategy. That is a part of the game. This is a social strategy game. Social being the first word. Like you have to have
Social.
some social.
In
Socials.
the iconic words of
Uh,
Queen Abby Maria, social.
Socials. It's like you just have to. And so when she hit us with that question, I literally said, "Oh!"
I
That was my
gagged.
reaction. I was, "Oh!" And to watch Savannah's face, I was like,
She
"Ooh."
she just lost $1 million.
I
And I did
honest,
too.
I didn't know if she lost $1 million. But I said, but she just got her face cracked on national TV. Because one thing about Savannah, she played a strong game. So even if she didn't know social, her strategic game made up for the lack of social game. And so I wasn't convinced that she was going to lose it, but I just know that she was embarrassed that she didn't have any, like you said, that is going to play in the back of her mind in 50. She is
Yeah.
going to try so hard to make sure she is more social in this game. Not to tear down her strategic or her challenge, because not to tear away from that,
Exactly.
but she is going to have to learn to be more social in 50. And that is because Christina called her out on it and she made her look like she just put her flaw on display. And I was like gagged. That is going to be like you said, that is going to be the question we look back in years and years to come. And I will not be surprised if we see that question come back up again in future seasons of Survivor.
Oh yeah.
I
I
would not.
just fucking loved it. It was so good.
I loved it. But I also felt like the questions were being very nice up until that point. And then Christina gave everybody permission to be more like, let's just say it how it is. Because then we had Steven's question, who was like, look, just tell me how it is. And then Sophie's question, where it was like, I just want to know how, even though, and like, even when everybody was bringing up the whole, what was your strategic move that you were very much proud of? And so, not Sophie, Sage was like, getting out Sophie. And then Sophie was like, but didn't everybody vote for me? So how hard was it to get me out? And Chrissy was like, yeah, we all did it. And she was like, but no, I went and I was like, I could have just not. I saw the adversary, and it was like, I don't know. I just felt like they were going for each other, but in a nice, nasty kind of way. Especially Sophie and Savannah. They were going at each other, but in a nice, nasty kind of way. And I
Yeah.
liked it. They were very nice, but it was like they weren't afraid to call each other out when they need to. I enjoyed this final tribal. I really did.
It was really, really good. I think this season has also been good. This jury is really, really good and made up of a lot of really strong, fantastic players here. When we get around, obviously we've got 50 on the doorstep and we've got 2 players returning there. Once we get to another returner season, second chances to game changers 2 even, which I would love to see. Don't be surprised if we see several people from this season come back. Like I would love to see it. I welcome it.
I do too. I think Jeff really liked this cast.
And I do too.
I
That's
think
the other
Jeff
thing is like
really liked
it,
this group.
it's so interesting because I think, and I was thinking about it all throughout watching the finale because I knew I was doing this and I knew we'd be talking about like what is like as fans, because there's obviously like there's the game player's perspective and there's Jeff's perspective, which is very biased, obviously. But then like from our perspective, like what is my takeaway going to be from Survivor 49? And it really is, it's got some of the most heart we've ever seen on Survivor. With, and this is going to sound worse than I mean it to be, a winner who did not show herself to be very full of heart. And in fact, and a lot of times, maybe a bit heartless. Not in a negative way necessarily.
No, just in a stoic way, I would say.
But she's such a game bot that I can't not root for Savannah in that way because she's just played such a spectacular game. I mean, I started predicting it, final 9, final 10. I was like, Savannah's winning. Like, there it is. Like, that's what we're getting. Like, there's 2 or 3 people that could win, but I think at this point, I think Savannah's got this. These girls and Rizzo and Steven did not make this easy at all for her to win. But at the end of the day, she won. Okay, let's set up for the Survivor 49 reunion. Now, fuck off with that shit. I'm so fundamentally pissed off about this. What? Y'all can't let this girl breathe. Y'all literally, I think they gave her 5 seconds between the announcement of her winning and them bringing in the giant 49 thing and Jeff being like, well, this was a season full of blood. I don't give a fuck. Let her cry and celebrate the fact that she just won $1 million fucking dollars. God damn, Jeff Probst.
But they had time. They had time.
Uncle Jeff, just because your bedtime is 9 p.m. does not mean the rest of us live in this bedtime, Uncle Jeff.
Man, my thing is, at this point, I expect him to be like, and the winner is Savannah. Now let's get ready for 40. Like, I don't even expect him to give him a breath. Now let's get ready for 50.
Like, literally. Like,
I'm not expecting a breath to be had. Like, at least they gave her 5 seconds to go, oh my gosh. Okay, let's set up for the reunion. Like, me personally, I'm sick of this right on live reunion. Right? I hate it with everything in my being. I need this to go away, and then Jeff to get on the helicopter and fly back to the States. That is what I need.
You know what we voted for.
That's what I voted for. And I didn't even vote in all the things. Like, I didn't vote in all the things, but I voted for that. When they brought that up, I was like, no, I'm going to vote for that because I need them not to do this live finale right here. I need them.
It discredits 26 days of incredible gameplay to just go, and the winner is Savannah. Okay, cool. Time for the reunion. Blah, 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 blah. Get the fuck out. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Did you vote on Tribe Colors, by the way?
No, I did not. I didn't vote on nothing but this finale. How do we want the finale?
You didn't even vote on Samotion, Lana?
I didn't vote on Samotion because I missed it. I missed it. I missed it. I didn't even see that one until after, and
Damn.
then everybody came back and was talking about it. I was like, oh, I didn't even see that one. I went and touched grass that day, so I didn't see it.
Honestly, that's fair.
Sorry. But
Um,
I
I
did
do
vote
think
on
I
this
got the
one.
tribe colors that I wanted. I
Okay.
think seeing because I voted for the one that had pink in it.
Okay.
And I'm pretty sure one of the tribes is pink,
Uh,
so I'm not too mad at it. But
Word.
whatever. Um,
But yeah, Savannah wins.
yay! Oh,
Yay!
let's
Which let's
officially
officially make it happen.
congratulations, Lana,
I win the Survivor draft.
with the first pick.
Period.
Yeah.
I knew. I knew.
Well, yes.
I knew.
Well done, Lana. Well done, Lana.
But kudos to Sophie and Sage. Y'all ate this final travel up. It was such
My
a good final travel.
girls.
Yes, Logan, second place. Congratulations. With two
Thank
people, you had the
you.
most
Thank
people in the
you.
end.
Thank
Love
you.
that.
None of that mattered, but it's okay. No, I love my team. I love my team. I would not change my team for the world, except for maybe Savannah. But no, I love my team. I love my team dearly.
Absolutely.
Also, we forgot to mention some big things.
Mm-hmm.
She is Savannah, I believe, is the fourth Asian woman to win Survivor now.
Okay.
And 20 seasons after the last all-female final three in San Juan del Sur, where we got our first Asian American winner of Survivor in Natalie Anderson. It really is so full circle, and I fear, Lana, I fear that
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to think of 49 in a similar way years to come that I do with San Juan del Sur. Because San Juan del Sur is my favorite season of Survivor.
Right.
Natalie is my favorite winner of Survivor. So
Absolutely.
I'm really like I'm because I will say overall, I really loved this season.
Yeah.
And I know there's been a lot of really mixed online
Yes.
opinion. I see it, I
Mm-hmm.
understand it. This was not a classic season of Survivor because it had just so much against it from the beginning. Like, that's
Mm-hmm.
just what, because it's like, who wants to watch 49? We all want to get to 50. No, baby, you want to watch
No.
49 because 49 gave us so much heart, twists, turns, secrets. I learned what a secret was this season.
Mm-hmm.
Like, more tears than I think we've seen in a single season of Survivor in a minute. Like, but ultimately, like, it was just really a season with a great group of people that were all just very passionate.
Yeah.
And that passion and that heart really, really stuck throughout the entire season. And I really quite enjoyed it. This is definitely going to be very high up on my new era list, at least, of seasons.
And you know what? I'm going to do better about this myself. And I'm saying this talking to myself as well. I'm going to stop comparing seasons with other seasons because each season of Survivor is different. Each person, each group is a different group. And I think if you love Survivor, which most of us do, and I know it's hard, it's easier said than done to stop comparing, but like if you think about it, every season has its own thing. Every season has its own, personality, own heartbeat. And I feel like if we keep comparing it to older seasons, first, especially when we compare new season, modern season Survivor to old school Survivor, these are two different shows now. These are
100%.
two different shows now.
Yeah.
And we're not going to get some of the rawness that we got in old school Survivor because this is new era. This is era of social media. This is era of cancellations. These are people have to live their lives when they come back. So they watch themselves. A lot of more people, we watch ourselves now when we're on TV. Yeah, we would love to just be able to just be raw and say what we want to say, but we can't do that because everything is caught, everything is clipped, everything is put online, everything is put on. It can have very harmful, things happen to you because of that. So I don't expect people to give us Richard Hatch. I don't expect people to give us you know, Jeremy back in the day, like right,
Even
Jervis and
Sandra,
them, Sandra, like you can't
even
even do
like
that.
old school Sandra,
Right.
like
You couldn't get away with some of that stuff nowadays.
no.
So I don't think we should compare the seasons. I'm gonna stop looking at like, well, this wasn't like 47, and this wasn't like 45, this wasn't like 38. Like, no, because these are great brand new people, different personalities, different lives, different way of playing. So I honestly enjoyed this season for just this season. And I thought this group was a good group of people to come together, and they did a really good job. And like you said, the heart, the grit, the tears, the laughters, the funny quirky things that happened, all in all, I was entertained. I was entertained by 49, and that is all
Yeah.
we can ask, is to be entertained. You might not like everybody who was on this cast, but there was always somebody who was like, but I like that person. I can get down
Even
with this person.
even even from day one we were
Yes.
entertained by this season. That's what I
Yes.
love the most, is like top to bottom we were entertained
We're
and we were
entertained.
emotional, and that's really what this season came like. Even in the reunion, and I
Yeah.
don't have a whole lot from I thought the reunion was pleasant as per usual, but like
Mhm.
the two things that stick out to me are the funny moment of Jawan fully forgetting he's pouring champagne. That's my favorite. I love
I
Jawan. I love
laughed
Jawan.
so
Bring
hard.
Please bring
Bring
Jawan back for
Juwan
second
back.
chances.
I love
Please.
him.
I love Jawan so fiercely. Um, but also the really interesting moment that we had with Sage.
Yeah.
And Sage feeling very emotional. And like that is the other reason why I wish there was at least a little bit of time to process emotions, because
Yes.
I know I would be Sage. Whether
Mhm.
I won or I just lost $1 million. Like either
Yeah.
way, I would be like, you could tell she was so overstimulated. There
Yeah.
was so much going on. And now you're feeding her pizza and alcohol after
Mhm.
barely eating anything. Like some people do really well with that. Like Savannah was doing great. Sophie was doing great. Sage is not that person. And Sage, I see you, because I understand that reaction. And it broke my heart a little bit to hear her say, like, I don't even know that I necessarily deserve to be comforted right now. Like I worry that I'm hurting people, and I'm taking this moment to like reflect on things, and it's really really hitting me really powerfully, and not necessarily wanting that immediate coddling, because that's
Mhm.
what not and this is not a negative towards anyone that was comforting her, but when you're in that brain space, it can and does feel like coddling. And I know that firsthand, because seeing some of my actions come through my body, that's quite literally the best way I have to describe it. And then realizing, oh shit, I'm hurting people. Like I've had those realizations myself,
Mhm.
and you're so hyper fixated on other things that you don't realize what you're doing is hurting people. And when you finally are able to have that full moment of like, oh shit, what am I doing? Like every single emotion she was feeling, I'm like, oh god, I felt that. Like I know, I see. It wasn't on
Mhm.
international TV, but
Mhm.
if nothing else, Sage girl, I just want to say I see you and I
Mhm.
understand you.
Absolutely.
And I have so much respect for Sage. I love Sage. Bring
I
Sage
love
back.
him.
I know
She
she
is,
hasn't really
yeah.
talked a whole lot about this season online at all, which I think is the other gag. And we haven't really touched on it at all. But she has kind of like detached herself from this season, and like was doing the finale stuff tonight, but it really hasn't like promoted the season much, like and things like that. I hope that there isn't like this stain for her now on her Survivor experience. And I hope that whatever she's taken from it is positive.
Mhm.
And personally, as a fan of her as a player, I would love
Mhm.
to see her return. But if that's not in the cards for her because of, mental health and anything like that, girl, I get it.
Yeah, I
I see
think
it.
with Sage, she is very a really emotional person, and that is something that she knows that she is. She's like, look, I'm an emotional person. That's just what I do. She takes in feelings, and she takes on other people's feelings. Like she's very much an empath. Like if she feels like she hurt somebody, that weighs so heavy on her. And I could see that in what she was talking. And I don't know. I feel like sometimes when you play something like Survivor or any of these reality TV shows, and it can take you to that place, you have to detach. You have to say, okay, give me a moment. I'm sure well, I'm not gonna say I'm sure. I'm hoping that she takes the time she needs, and her detaching, and like you said, it doesn't leave a stain on her experience, because I think if she looked back on it, we love Sage. So many people love Sage, and what she brought to this season of Survivor was so refreshing and so fun, and then but also so strategic. On top of that, she was that person you were like, oh, she is really playing. Like, you got to catch it late. We kind of caught it late with Sage, but when you caught it, it's like, oh, she playing. Like, she not just goofy with poop talking Sage. She is poop talking Sage and a Survivor player. Like, she playing, and I love that. Sage girl, if you ever see this, you might not ever see this, but if you do, you were a light in this season. You were amazing to watch as a somebody who just being refreshing, and as a game player. You were a game player. And I enjoyed it. Like, honestly, everybody in this none of them should have imposter syndrome. You
No.
all did a great job. You are not imposters. You are survivor players, and good survivor players. Y'all ate this season up. I enjoyed it from beginning to
Yeah.
end. And I know, like I said, like we said, we know it was mixed reviews online. I loved it.
Whatever.
I loved it.
Me too.
I, I
And
enjoyed it.
can we also shout out our girl Sophie getting second place? Miss
Period.
Sophie! Oh, I'm just so happy for her too. Not obviously the outcome she wanted.
All right.
But hey, a 5 to 2 to 1 ain't a bad way to end a season.
It's really not. It's really not. It's really not. I
It's really
love
not.
Sophie. She ate that up. This was her episode. She did a really good job this
Yes.
episode. So I loved her in this episode. And yeah, shout out to you, Sophie. You ate that up. Um,
We
Second
love you,
place,
Sophie.
we love you. This was so good. But can we talk about 50 real quick before we get out of
Oh my
here?
god.
Because
Okay.
what did we
Now, okay.
begin?
The obvious thing is looming over everything. We'll talk about him shortly. And his still lack of chin or lips. But what I want to talk, you know I'm correct.
I hate you.
But
Oh my gosh.
what I want to talk about, I have not been able to stop thinking about it.
Okay.
Billie Eilish boomerang idol?
Boomerang idol? What
What
the heck is
are we
that?
doing anymore? I'm so
What?
sorry. What the
What?
fuck? In the hands of the fans, my ass.
Because
Who's
the fans,
asking for
who
who's
asked for a
asking
Billie Eilish boomerang
Billie
idol?
Eilish, Jimmy Fallon, and Mr. Beast? Who asked for this? Not me.
I didn't ask for this.
I'd ask for maybe Billie Eilish at most. But like,
I
um,
when they said, and I was
I'm
like, I said, please let this be a joke. Like, let them be like, ha ha, we fooled you. It's no really no Billy Idol, boomerang idol. Like, let's.
no, it seems like it's real, and
It
it
seems
seems
like it's
like
real, and it's
the
pissing me
people
off.
voted for advantages. Great.
Did they, or did production want
I think I
advantages?
did too, to be fair, because I do like advantages. I didn't expect them to be doing some Jimmy
Billy
Fallon
Eilish.
bullshit. Knowledge is not power because it never works advantage. Like, I don't.
I was like, okay, this is a nice trailer. This is fun. What is okay? Oh, that's not Mr. Beast.
Why?
Why? What?
Because is it strictly because of Beast Games
It gotta be.
and the fact that like
A lot of Survivor
half of
players
the
are on it.
alum Well, like half the alum that they should have put on 50 just went to Beast Games instead. They went to Beast Games or Traders. Like, that's
Right? Yeah,
really.
yeah. I was just like,
When the spectrum is Traders to Beast Games, you know you've really fucked up.
I'm
The way
so
Jeff Probst is promoting Beast
Beast
Games
Games.
and not Traders, baffling to me. I am so sorry. Like, I just.
You know why he ain't inviting? You know why? You know why he ain't promoting Traders over Beast Games? Because he knows Survivor will always forever be uh top tier over Beast Games, and Traders is quickly taking their spot
And Traders is top tier over
over
Survivor.
Survivor now. And it's just like, ooh, ooh, ooh. So yeah, of course he's not gonna promote Traders. He gonna promote Beast
God, I
Games.
hate it. I hate it
I
so fucking much.
I
But
was like, what? But
can we
something.
also,
Mm-hmm.
I was going to say, focusing on the positives,
Mm-hmm.
can we talk about how they just slid Savannah and Rizzo in that trailer real sly?
Uh-huh.
No announcement of it. No,
Uh-uh.
like, because
And then
we've been new.
we've been new,
We,
but like,
we knew since before this season aired
yeah,
that
yeah,
Savannah and Rizzo were the 249 picks.
yeah.
The way they said, "Oh, we don't care about, formally announcing them. We don't care whatsoever. We're just going to slyly one Rizzo confessional and one shot of Savannah in the group." And
Two
that
shots of Savannah.
two
Two
shots of
shots. Two
Savannah.
shots of Savannah. I was
It's
like,
giving two shots of vodka. Like like girl.
and then even after the trailer, they don't say nothing about it.
No.
You
Did
would
you
think.
see did our good friend Mike Bloom, hey
Mm-hmm.
Mike,
Hey,
love Mike
Mike.
Bloom, um revealed that they were chosen to be on 50 on the last day of 49, and they found out they were going on 50 the morning after final tribal.
Crazy. So even during tribal, they didn't know that they were
No,
gonna be on 50.
no.
That's why
Jeff
they
and
ain't had
production
nothing.
knew,
Yeah.
so I guess they were just going to cast Savannah regardless.
Mm-hmm.
They probably knew she had a really good shot, and she almost squandered it.
Almost, but
She almost did. But
she came back good.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
and then literally the next morning, they let Rizzo and Savannah know that they were doing 50.
Wow. Wild.
Absolutely nuts.
Wild.
And you know what? I really can't be mad. And I wasn't mad
I wasn't mad
going
going
into this
in, but
season
yeah.
either. I was just kind of like, okay, what's the storyline? And I've been saying it since like week 5. I'm like, yeah, Savannah's probably the third New Era winner to go on 50, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I feel
Yeah.
very vindicated in that. I'm not gonna lie
Absolutely.
to you. Um, and as soon as we saw Rizzo and Savannah pair up in the season, I was like, well, of course it's the two of them. Of course it
Right,
is.
of course, a duo.
It's gonna be the winner who won in a remarkable bullet dodging situation. And Riz God, because of course it's Riz God.
Because there's nobody else on the show named Riz God. Nobody else called themselves the god
Period.
of the show. And Rizzo, how
I
could you not put him on the show after these
Yeah,
back to back, these multiple fake outs with an idol? How do you not put him on the
right.
show?
Now here's what I'm mad at again, Lana. Why didn't we see everybody?
This trailer was weird. I'm not gonna lie.
This trailer was weird.
This was not the kind of trailer that I would expect for 50. Now, we've seen better trailers coming up to other seasons
We had a
before.
better trailer for
For
49.
49. Yeah. This was not it for 50 as far as trailers go. But we didn't see everybody, which is interesting. We saw the backs
Where's
of people's heads.
Genevieve? Where is she?
Hopefully we get a better official trailer come out for Survivor
I hope to
before,
God.
because
I hope.
this one was not it. This was
I
probably one
hope.
my least favorite trailers in a long time.
Like, I get the whole, like, walking up to the plane, whatever. I get Colby doing the intro, whatever. Like, I so many people online were saying it. I agree with it completely. They missed out on a golden opportunity to start with Jenna, to start with Jenna.
Mm.
And I think they should have.
I
And
mean,
I'm
I feel
like,
like you start with the person, the person who was on the show the further back, like who was just
first.
first. You start there,
Colby
and then you
was
just
Colby second? Yeah, but like, and I'm
Jenna was
glad she had
first.
her. I'm glad we got a confessional from her, but I'm like, great. And I will say, the people we got confessionals from,
Mm-hmm.
an interesting bunch of people. I don't want to
Mm-hmm.
necessarily. I think this will maybe deserve its own video when we get a little bit more media about 50.
Mm-hmm.
But the 4 people um we are given confessionals from are
Confessional.
Jenna, Suri,
Mm-hmm.
Colby, and Q.
Q. Mm-hmm.
And that's that, like, I'm like,
And we got
and I mean,
Rizzo
Q
too.
did give us a really great line. I'm
Yes.
canceling Christmas. I'm
I'm
canceling
canceling
birthdays. I'm canceling
birthdays.
all the family get togethers. Like, it,
Love it. I can't wait to see Q back. I can't. I'm excited.
I'm getting increasing, like, would I have personally cast other people other than Q on this season? Absolutely. Am I mad that Q's here? Nah. Like, sure.
I mean,
We also then get we have Ozzy confessional, we have a Camilla confessional, thank God. A Rizzo confessional.
mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Devin's talking about the Billie Eilish Boomerang Idol. Hubicki talking about the Jimmy Fallon whatever. Um, and I think the VO that we get at the end of the video is Tiffany.
Okay.
It sounds like Tiffany to me. So, and then Mike White closes
Mike
out
White closes.
the.
Yeah.
I wanted to make sure I caught everyone that got a confessional, because I think it's an eclectic group.
Mm-hmm.
And none for the 20s still, but that's whatever. I'm still not gonna get over it, but it's fine.
Oh, but
And none for Russell Hantz either. Fuck that man.
always.
Yeah, can I be real and honest and genuine on the pod today?
Yes.
I'm nervous about 50 now.
Mm.
I'm quite nervous now.
In
I'm
what
quite
way?
nervous. I'm quite nervous that Survivor is going to use 50 as this, like, celebrity promotion bullshit thing instead of what it is supposed to be, which is a celebration of 50 seasons of Survivor. Like, I know that they need to lead with the celebrity stuff. Like, why is Zach Brown there bringing in a fish? I don't quite know, but he's a handsome man, so I'm fine with it. Why is Billie Eilish sponsoring a Boomerang Idol? I don't know. Why is Jimmy Fallon involved? Why is Mr. Beast involved? The jury's still out, quite literally. I'm a little bit more trepidatious than I was prior, just because if this is a thing and we're going to get all of these celebrity sponsored things, I don't want, as a fan and as someone who has been a fan of Survivor for 15 years, if Survivor 50 ends up being, let's parade celebrities, loose quotations for that word, through Fiji while players play Survivor, that's going to feel like a huge slap in the face. That might just be me.
Yeah,
But
I
I'm
don't.
really just like, I'm just fearing that now we're going to get a situation where everything is celebrity sponsored. Everything has a catch to it. and they're basically playing Survivor with a celebrity like mirror over it almost. And that doesn't feel right to me. I don't know.
I don't necessarily agree with that. I think
Okay.
for this reason alone, I feel like 50 is a celebration. 50 is a huge thing. And if we look at big things on any other front, when you look at, things that get their big moment, like 50, a celebration, that's when you go grander. That's when you go bigger. That's when you do things that you would never do before. Now, I don't think this is going to be a a caveat for what seasons to come, like what season 51 is going to be. I don't think they're going to have the
Sure.
celebrity, thing. I
No.
think for 50, this is something big. This is something grand. So they're like, let's give it bigger. Let's do things we would never do before. So we have the celebrity because 50 Survivor's been around 50 seasons. Their fan base has grown huge. Celebrities are now wanting to be a part of it, wanting to be on it. So it's like, well, we can't logistically do a celebrity version of Survivor because timing and logistics and craziness. But what we can do for our fans that are celebrities, why not use their name? Why not use their platform? Why not use, since they're fans of the show, let them be a part of it as well? And we as fans got to vote. So not why not let the celebrity fans who have a actually big platform to help boost 50? So I think this is just something to say, hey, this is bigger than any season we've ever done. We have bigger guests. We have guests now. We don't usually have guests on Survivor, but now we have
Right.
guests and we have these advantages that y'all voted for, and so we're gonna make them celebrity inspired guest advantages or whatever. I just think this is something to make it bigger than what normal seasons is, and so I'm not really opposed to that because it's 50. It's supposed to be bigger. It's supposed to be grander. It's supposed to be more. Now, if they were to do that from this point on, if we had a Billie Eilish boomerang
No.
advantage in 51, then I'll be like, okay, now really. But for this, I give it a pass. Make it bigger, make it grander, make it more. And so I don't mind it for 50. But it's as long as it still has the bones that is the Survivor that we love involved in this. Throw in all your little twists, throw in all your little celebrity endorsements or whatever. But as long as we have an idol and somebody getting voted out and the torches go get snuffed and we got good gameplay, which I know we are going to because this group of people are going to give us gameplay, I'm not mad at. I mean, I don't need to see Mr. Beast there, but if he got to be there, so be it. Do what you got to do.
Boo.
Do what you got to do and then move on. Like, go back to your own show.
Boo.
But give me the Billie Eilish boomerang whatever, and I'll use it and play it as long as I can play it like a Survivor player. I ain't got to sing. Look, I ain't got to do
I
a lip sync to Billie Eilish in order to use it or
Oh my
something. That
god, could
I know.
you imagine? Could you imagine? Okay, dream scenario here.
Not that. Oh, what did I
Wait,
start?
where's my button? Hold on, we have it. Hold
What did
on.
I start?
Where's my button? Where's my button? Where is it?
Scenarios.
There we go. I'm gonna do it again louder.
Scenarios.
Okay, imagine for this. Imagine Rick Devens lip syncing to a lip syncing to like I don't know Apple, like Apple against I don't know Angelina Keeley. Like, could you imagine?
Oh gosh. Birds of a feather, we stick together.
Oh my god! They bring in RuPaul, Paramount. Now now if we're bringing in celebs, where's RuPaul? Come
Oh
on
god.
now.
Okay.
That's what I would
Man.
like to see. Actually, no, I don't want RuPaul. I want Monet Exchange.
Uh,
Because she
I,
did play the celebrity version.
I
She
just
did
need her to
quite
be
an
on
okay
Survivor. I
job.
need Monet on Survivor, period.
Oh
Like,
my
I
god,
need Monet on a regular season. Like,
please.
I would
I
love it.
need Celebrity Survivor just
I
so
do.
Monet can go on.
Yeah.
You know what? I honestly think there would be enough celebrities
I think
that
at
if
this
you
point in
said
time now,
26-day Survivor, they would
yeah,
absolutely do it.
I think by this point, we could get a celebrity
Oh,
version of
100%. And
Survivor.
Monet would be
26
there for
days?
sure.
26
I love
days?
Monet.
Yeah, absolutely.
But
But on
no,
that note, yeah, go
I
ahead.
was just gonna say, I was very happy to see a lot of fun faces we hadn't seen in a hot
Hmm.
minute.
Hmm.
Stephanie LaGrossa, I'm so excited. Sari, obviously. Hello,
Obviously.
this is a Sari Field Stand podcast. If you are not a fan, I don't know why you're
I
here
don't even
because
know
we
what you,
talk
because
about Sari all the time. But
we
if you
will
like
be
some of
talking
our other
about Sari.
opinions, thanks. Who else was there? And Mother Angelina Keeley, of course. Yes,
Yes.
very thrilled, very obvious. Chrissy
I love
Hoffbeck,
seeing Mike
Mother.
White. I love seeing Mike White there. I love seeing him.
I love him. I
Love
love him
seeing
so
Mike.
much. I'm so excited for Mike White.
Hmm.
I don't know the original tribe designations, but please, some spirit in the universe. I I hope to God we see Mike White and Riz God on the same tribe at some point. Like, I just need those interactions.
That would be amazing.
But I need Mike White with glass of wine.
Oh, word, word,
Oh my goodness.
word.
And I will say it was quite delightful to see Aubrey again.
Yes.
It was quite delightful. You know, we got shots of Dee, we got shots of Tiffany. Um, you know, I think I would have liked to see more people, to be
Yeah.
honest. Like, who do we not I'm trying to see who did we not see.
Um,
Um
but I really don't know. Honestly, I just because that trailer was just not good. Because
where
after a while, I was like,
where's financial analyst Emily Flippin?
"Is she there?
Yeah, she's on 50.
She's there." So yeah, we didn't see her.
Where's Genevieve?
Yeah, now we
Uh
know we didn't see her.
Actually, let's be real. Let's make this up. Where's Coach?
Where was it?
You would have thought they would have included Coach as part of the but
Child.
regardless, you know, we'll be talking so much about 50 in the upcoming months.
Yes,
I'm very excited to do
absolutely.
so.
Absolutely. We're gonna try to figure out what we're doing, but we're gonna try to do some stuff for 50 upcoming, getting ready for 50. But I'm excited. I'm
And
excited.
I think it'll be quite lovely to have this wonderful season of Traders that's about to start, kind of
Hmm.
filling in this little gap that we've got right before 50. So at least we'll
Absolutely.
have, you know, I'm Natalie Anderson, hello. Rob Sesternino, hello.
Jam
What?
Jam is in the building.
Jam Jam, hello.
So
Am I
yeah.
missing any of the
No, I think
survivors?
those are the only survivors. I think those are the three
I
survivors.
think so too. Um, but we'll get our survivor fix in the midst of, you know, all of this fabulosity. I'm very excited for 50. I'm very excited for Traders, and that's
Me
around the
too.
corner.
Absolutely.
And yeah, 49's done.
49 is in the books. We are moving on to 50 coming up soon. So y'all stick around because we're gonna figure out some 50 content coming your way or some build up to 50. So stick around for that. And like Logan said, Traders is coming. So we got our Survivor fix in there as well as our Big Brother fix and other fix going on in Traders. Traders UK is starting soon as
Yes.
well. We'll be covering that. But if you still just want to see stuff, we're covering Traders Canada right now, and which is coming up to an end. Their finale is this week as
It
well
just
for
happened.
Traders. It just happened, and I have to watch it. So nobody say anything. Um, Traders Canada is coming up to an end. We have Project Runway Canada happening. So we got a lot of stuff going on this channel. And then all of our other channels, our drag channel is popping off. We are getting ready to start season 18 of RuPaul's Drag Race.
Ooh.
We are in the middle of Canada's Drag Race, which is so good. We are going to wrap up La Manche Draga this week for their finale. So we got that going on. So we got a lot of stuff happening on this channel. So subscribe to this channel and our other channels. All the links will be in the description below, as well as our audio podcast links. You can follow us there. Join our Patreon. We got a lot of fun things going on there. Follow us on all of our socials at The Cup Pod on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, and Blue Sky. You can follow Logan and myself on those platforms if you like. If you don't, okay, I get it. But
Bye. No,
what
I'm
you
kidding.
don't need to do, right? But also get your cup mug at lanagcreations.etsy.com. That link will be in the description below. And that QR code that's been there the whole time, you can still scan it. It'll be there for a few more minutes. So scan that, go favorite the shop, go buy your mug. And we're gonna get out of here because it's time to go. So on that note,
We got to go figure out what we're doing for 50.
we gotta get
So,
50 ready. So yeah. We'll see y'all next time. Cheers, everybody.
cheers. Cheers to
Bye.
Savannah.
Cheers to Savannah. Good job, girl.
Woo.